OK, let's bring you some breaking news now. We're getting reports that a large number of Hezbollah members have been injured across Lebanon after their personal wireless devices exploded. Let's go to Zeina, who joins us from Beirut with more details on this. Zeina, I appreciate information is just coming in on this, but what more can you tell us about the explosions of these devices?
Well, no doubt a major development in the ongoing war between Israel and Hezbollah. The communication device that is being used by the Lebanese armed group has been penetrated, hacked, and a number, hundreds of Hezbollah members of Hezbollah have been wounded after those devices, which are known as pagers, that's the way that they are calling them, exploded. So this is a major security breach. Hezbollah's communications device, it has been compromised. We are seeing pictures from across Lebanon of Hezbollah fighters, or at least men, lying on the floor, wounded, bleeding. We are seeing reports of hospitals asking for blood. So no doubt this is a major development. This is a major security breach. Hezbollah Secretary General Hassan Nasrallah a few months ago called on his fighters, especially those who are on the front lines along Lebanon's southern border with Israel, to stop using smartphones, because Israel has the technology to infiltrate and penetrate those devices. So now they've resorted to this different communication system using pagers, but it seems they have been penetrated. So they have exploded. And what we are getting reports is that hundreds of members of Hezbollah have been wounded. And this did not just happen in Beirut. What we are getting reports that it happened in other areas as well. As you can imagine, details are just coming in. There are reports that this happened near simultaneous explosions in South Lebanon, in the Bekaa, that's in the east of the country, and in Beirut's southern suburbs. These are areas where Hezbollah has influence, where Hezbollah's supporters live. So it all started with information trickling in about a security incident in the southern suburbs of Beirut. Security sources have since told us that the pagers, the communication device that is being used by Hezbollah's fighters, have been penetrated and they have exploded. So a mass casualty event, no doubt a significant escalation in the ongoing war between Israel and Hezbollah. Just an hour ago, the Israeli army accused Hezbollah. As you can see, there is chaos and panic in the streets of the capital following this mass casualty event. So about an hour or two ago, the Israeli army accused Hezbollah of wanting to assassinate a former high-ranking security official by using an explosive device, and that what we understand is that the security cabinet, or members of the security cabinet in Israel, are now holding consultations to decide on what kind of a response. So that was reported about an hour ago. Is this Israel's response to that claim that Hezbollah was planning to assassinate a former high-ranking security official? So a lot of details still coming in. But I can tell you there's panic in the streets, people are heading home, and this is no doubt a very serious incident.
Zeina, you talk about this being a mass casualty event. We'll talk about the implications of all of this in a second, but I'm trying to get a sense of how exactly this happened. Are we talking about large numbers of these detonations of the pagers happening simultaneously, or was it a staggered attack? What do we know about that?
The information that we are getting from security sources is that the explosions happened near simultaneously. Hezbollah members, they were holding their pagers, they exploded. So whoever was responsible, and Israel is being blamed for this, managed to penetrate the communication device, the whole network, Hezbollah's communications network. And there were near simultaneous explosions. We are now seeing videos online of, fighters or members of Hezbollah, not necessarily just fighters, but members of the group, lying on the ground, bleeding, wounded. And we are getting reports that hundreds have been wounded. A few months ago, we heard Hassan Nasrallah, the Hezbollah Secretary General, talk about the need to stop using smartphones so that Israel will not be able to locate fighters, especially along the front lines. And it's an open secret that the Israeli army is much more superior when it comes to the technology that it possesses compared to what Hezbollah has. So this has been really a very difficult war for Hezbollah to fight. Some have described it really as an intelligence war, because what we have seen in recent weeks and recent months is that Israel targeting not just ordinary fighters along the border. They have killed senior commanders on the field. They have killed Hezbollah's chief of staff just a few months ago in the southern suburbs of Beirut. Now, this is all happening amid heightened tensions and between Israel and Hezbollah, and an increase in hostilities between these warring sides.
Make sure to subscribe to our channel to get the latest news from Al Jazeera.